Imagine this for a moment. Every morning, at the exact second you wake up, a hidden system comes online. Not a machine you can see, but one that quietly decides how much focus you'll have, how resilient you'll feel, and whether today moves your life forward or loops it back to yesterday. Most people never notice this system. They run it on autopilot. Philosophers once called it the first cause. Neuroscientists call it neural priming. In simpler terms, how your day begins determines what kind of person shows up to live it. The human brain is not neutral in the morning. It is highly programmable. In the first hour after waking, your mind is especially sensitive to patterns, meaning, and direction. Whatever you feed it becomes the operating system for the next 16 hours. Chaos in, chaos out. Intention in, momentum out. Modern life ignores this. We wake up and immediately expose our minds to noise, notifications, headlines, demands, comparisons. That overload triggers the brain's threat circuitry. Cortisol rises, focus fragments. By the time the day truly begins, we're already reacting instead of creating. Ancient thinkers warned about this long before smartphones existed. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the quality of your thoughts at dawn shapes the soul you carry through the day. Today, science confirms it. Studies show that small, deliberate morning rituals reduce stress hormones, increase cognitive flexibility, and improve follow-through on long-term goals. Not because they are dramatic, but because they are consistent. This is where routine becomes philosophy in action. A true morning routine is not about productivity hacks. It is about identity. Repeated actions signal to the brain who you are becoming. When you begin your day with intention, you are telling your nervous system, I am not reacting to the world, I am shaping it. Now let's talk about structure. Humans don't fail because they lack motivation. They fail because motivation is unstable. What actually changes behavior is environment and design. Systems outperform willpower every time. That insight is at the heart of modern behavioral science, and it's also why simple guided tools work better than complex plans. Let's Goal is one of those tools. Think of it less as an app and more as a personal operating system for your morning. A lightweight framework that quietly aligns your mind, body, and attention before the world makes its demands. It doesn't overwhelm you. It removes friction. Gratitude and reflection reset emotional tone. Even a few minutes shifts the brain from scarcity to abundance. Movement wakes the nervous system and increases dopamine, the molecule of motivation. Reading introduces new ideas, which keeps the mind flexible instead of rigid. Visualizing goals activates the same neural pathways used in actual achievement, reinforcing direction and meaning. Individually, these actions seem small. Philosophically, they are profound. They turn time into intention, repetition into identity. There's another layer here that often gets ignored. As people age, or after failure, the brain becomes more cautious. This isn't weakness, it's experience. But without structure, caution turns into hesitation. The right routine restores confidence by proving every morning that progress is still possible, that growth is still happening. Let's Goal also introduces something rare: alignment between personal development and contribution. As users grow, they can share the system with others and earn through that process, not by selling hype, but by documenting transformation. Growth becomes both internal and external. This matters philosophically. Meaning comes from progress and service. When those two merge, motivation becomes sustainable. So here's the idea to sit with. You don't need to overhaul your life. You need to change the first signal of the day. 5 minutes of intention, repeated daily, rewires more than hours of forced effort. The future isn't built in dramatic moments. It's constructed quietly, every morning, before the world notices you're awake. If this way of thinking resonates, the full breakdown of the routine and the system behind it is laid out in the blog linked below. Explore it. not as a product, but as an experiment in how small structures shape human potential. The link is in the description. Your mornings are not ordinary, they are portals. Choose what you step into,